Hey church, Pastor Josh here. We're going to be continuing our week of devotionals talking about honest and authentic relationships. And I'm going to be looking at 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Let's start in verse 10. It says that He, Christ, died for us so that whether we are awake or asleep, we may live together with Him. Verse 11, therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. I don't know about you, and I don't know where you are in your walk with God, but especially in this season that we find ourselves in life, for me, I've realized that I am in desperate need of honest and authentic and real community, relationships with people who are in my corner, people who will encourage me, people who will help me, convict me, affirm me, give me the things that I need to continue doing the things that God calls me to do in this season of life. And so what stands out to me is this verse 11. He says, encourage one another and build each other up. I don't know about you, but not only do I need people in my life that are in my corner that will encourage me and build me up, but I also need to be that kind of person in the honest and authentic relationships that God has entrusted to me. When I read this morning, I had to think, am I that kind of person that encourages someone else and builds them up? Now you might be thinking, Pastor Josh, how do I do that? Funny thing is, in the next couple of verses, Paul gives us some examples of what we can do. He says this in verse 12. Now we ask, brothers and sisters, to acknowledge those who work hard among you, who care for you in the Lord, who admonish you. Hold them to the highest regard in love because of their work. Live in peace with each other. Verse 14, and we urge you, brothers and sisters, warn those who are idle and disruptive, encourage the disheartened, help the weak, be patient with everybody. This is so important, that if we are people who desire to have honest, authentic, and real relationships, we have to be people who are willing to encourage and build each other up. We have to be willing to encourage those who are working very hard in God's kingdom, to encourage those people to live at peace and unity with one another, to stand against anybody who is disheartening or trying to cause any disunity in the body of Christ. We have to encourage each other. We have to be patient and gracious with one another. When we do these things, we will see God do a great work in and through us, through the relationships and the community that we are entrusted to. My encouragement to you is to be somebody who is encouraging and builds other people up, and that you would also invite others in your life who would encourage you and build you up. God bless you. Have a blessed day.